I would go part-time here and there, one or two courses a semester, but I really fell off. I mean, when you get busy and you get sucked into a world of working, I mean, you fall off. Actually had an injury, an auto injury, and I came back to school in that time frame, so it's really just been convenient in that sense. I found that it was very difficult without having a degree. Associates or bachelors, they were just kind of like, even though I had all the qualifications, it just wasn't in the realms of what they were looking for. Very general, understanding prejudice, discrimination, how it takes place, and you can learn different aspects of it to where it's subcultures, how it affects African Americans, Native Americans, how it affects women. I mean, you learn the history of it, and so it can become very narrow, or it can become very generalized and broad. I love the people aspect of it, just knowing and understanding. I'm a very analytical person, so I like reading people. I like reading people, and then I love like researching it and find out, okay, to create more of an understanding. And that's really what I want to do, is to go into maybe nonprofit or civil liberties type of network to kind of like reach out, for others. I really took away the issue of domestic violence, and that has really settled into my heart. A lot of sociologists go into work for the state. They do a lot of work even at the county levels. That can be adult protective services, child protective services. You can work in the prison network. You can work in nonprofits. You can work and anywhere really that involves any community type of involvement. You can work as far as studying and researching that. I mean, you can go all around the world with it, and there's no limits there really. Number one, they have to have an open mind. You have to set aside all bias, and that can be very difficult for any person. You have to be able to lose what you know and get into the world of someone else. And that's hard because we're prideful. I mean, we love who we are. But at the same time, when you get into those type of fields, you realize that it's more of a humanitarian effect. You're learning about other people and what they struggle with, or their culture, what they go through, and then why they do those things. So it's not that one behavior supersedes another. It's that there's just differences, and so you have to learn to set yourself aside and really get in there to learn what's going on in their world. I'm inventing myself by stepping outside, learning new things, and being open-minded. When I came back and I was able to have the time to do it, to be here full time, I mean, I love it, I enjoy it, and you do. The more you know, the more you understand. Personally, I feel empowered by that.